Hi there and welcome back. In this lesson, we're going to make the upper and lower eyelid follow the eyeball a bit, and this will dramatically increase the believability of the character or the eyeballs. And as you can see, this is already working a bit, but it's too static and non-organic, so we have to change that to get to a new stage of believability. So as you can see in the last lesson, I have those two still, and I'm going to add this one to the H and this one to the P. And as you can see right now, it's a bit better, but it's just following. So we could also have just put the eyelids into the rotation null. So we want it to be slightly less. So let's get 10 degrees by each. And let's take a look. Oh, that's already pretty nice. Solid, nice movement. Let's do 20. Okay, that's good. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's better. Something like that. It looks already pretty decent, but as soon as you look downwards, you recognize that the eyelid is kind of weird behaving, because if you're like me and tend to watch how nature works with your friends and everything, how the natural movement behaves, I'm from time to time, if I see, for example, a funny walk cycle, I try to memorize it to use it somewhere later for a character animation or something. And this is another example of how you can improve by knowing how nature works. Because here, the eyeball, the white of the eye, is kind of looking freaky. Because in nature, when you're looking down, the upper eyelid is also moving downwards to protect the eye from dust or from damage. So we have to add this to get more believability in the eye movement. I would also go and get the -20 to be -15. Looks a bit better. So what we need is a special range mapper just for the negative P rotation of the upper eyelid. So we will connect this one, and yeah, I used the lower one, so it's need to be like this, and we have nothing changed. It's like before, so we need to increase this. So I'm moving it downward, and I'm moving it to 60. And now you see, looking down is good, but looking up isn't. So I can't just move it like this, because it will follow all the time in the right direction with -30. Instead, I will leave it like this, and I will go for 60. Well, that's 75. If you go beyond the upper limit, the range mapper will just continue. So this is a way to get the upper even further up without changing the lower. So this one is still the same if I move or change this one here. So yeah, that's really good looking. That's an eye, I would say. How an eye works and how an eye is really plausible. It's still a cartoony eye, but it's really looking good. I could change from the upper eyelid, the the 0 position, so you still have contact to the pupil, which is a relaxed state right now. And I need to move the lower position there to be like that. Just a bit more. Let's zero that out. Take a look. Ah, that's really good. And here we need to zero those out too. And as you can just see, that changes again how the range mappers work. So I can again use the upper eyelid one to be closer. And readjust everything just to fit. So everything is falling into place. And yeah, the pupil rides along on the upper eyelid, and the contact is nearly in every pose. There's a slight contact here. So I need to check. Get it done in the right way. Trying to get good data here, straight numbers. This is looking good. And now once more the lower lid P. And now I can go back to 15, so that's how it's meant to be. Okay, let's close this up. Okay, that's looking good. Well, let's check up the lower one once more. For data, it's okay. I want it to be a little more up. The upper one, sorry, this one. Since this is a natural state, I would like it to be interesting stuff. So, finalizing here. Yeah, that's good. That's it mainly for this lesson. In the next lesson, we're going to create the controllers for the eye placement, and we're going to duplicate everything and add the aim functionality. See you in the next lesson.